If you're a committed deer hunter, you know that throughout the seasons you accumulate stuff, a lot of stuff. So I'm going to show you how I organize my gear, and I'm positive it's going to help you out. So you can kind of think of your hunting gear in categories. I'm sure you've accumulated a lot of stuff over the years. You probably have hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of hunting equipment. How do you organize that? I'm sure throughout your hunting days, you probably noticed throughout the season at least, that there's a lot of gear you used all the time, like every single time you went out hunting. There's probably gear you have that you've never used. There's probably gear you have that you dislike, and there's gear that you really like. Okay, step number one, take all of your gear and just lay it out on the floor. It can be in your living room, your basement, your garage, whatever. Just lay it out so you can see everything that you use. If you have items that you haven't used for hunting in the past 3 years, get rid of it. I'm not saying you should throw it away. I'm saying you can donate it or give it to somebody who might need it. There's a lot of people that don't get into hunting and fishing because of the upfront costs. They're overwhelmed by how expensive things can be. Welcome to my messy basement. When the season ends, that's the best time to organize your gear. There's not a whole lot going on. It's probably really cold outside, at least where I live, and there's a good chance you're just less active, so this is the time to do it. So what I've got up here is a really simple way to organize my gear. And I'm not going to talk to you about building this structure out of lumber. You don't need to do that. As you can see up on my boots down there, I've got decoys. My crossbow is up here. Compound bow is over there. I've got my backpack stored in here. Once you have everything out on the floor, you're going to put it into one of two bins. The bin over here, this is going to be for your clothes. The bin over here, this is going to be for your hunting gear. I've got a bow hanger that screws into a tree on my property. My harness, so in case I fall off a tree I don't die. My saddle, my pull-up rope, bungee straps, extra straps for a stand. You get the idea. And then over here, you're going to have the clothes that you wear on a day-to-day basis when you hunt. So I wear this sweatshirt all the time, for example. These pants I hunt with almost every single time. During gun season, I need blaze orange, so that's going to go in here. Wool socks I commonly use, that's going to go on this bin over here. Now here's the thing. You're going to be really surprised of how much gear you don't actually use throughout the hunting season. Every year I look at my stuff, I go, I didn't use this, I didn't use that, I didn't use that. Why am I keeping this stuff around? I need to get rid of it. And that's an opportunity for you to donate your gear, maybe to someone that's young and just getting into the sport, or maybe someone that's less fortunate and can't afford as many things as you can. So in your situation, there might be more than 2 bins that you're going to want to use. There's a good chance that you won't actually need that much. If you're really honest about yourself, about what you need, not just what you want to keep, you're probably going to realize that you don't need as much stuff as you think. So as you can see here, there's a lot of extra space in here. I'm not even close to the top. And that's a good thing, because at some point, I'm probably going to accumulate more stuff like we all do, and you're going to want to need that extra space to fill that up. So a question you may be wondering is, why do I use storage bins rather than drawers or shelves or something like that in my basement or a hunting room? And the answer is because you're not very mobile with shelves and drawers and cupboards and things like that that are stationary inside your house. Once hunting season begins and you're, either a weekend warrior or going out after work or maybe both, you're going to want to be mobile and you're going to keep your things with your vehicle at all time, especially public land hunters. So what you're going to do with the bins is you're simply going to slide them in, and hopefully they can stay there for the rest of the deer season once it starts. Having the gear that you always need in your vehicle is a huge plus. You can get to the public land parking area and it's just there. You don't have to worry about driving back to your house. And some people drive half hour, 45 minutes, even an hour to get to where they want to go to hunt. So my deer stands are a little different. I've got 4 deer stands, one back there, this one here, and then this one right here. For those, I simply just hang up on some hooks in my garage. They can go in your basement, of course, but during the hunting season, they're out and they're being used. 2 of my deer stands I leave on trees permanently on my land all the time, so they're just there. It's really convenient. The other 2 I use for public land hunting, so those will stay in my vehicle once hunting season begins. They'll be in the back of my vehicle with my bins, with my gear, my clothes. I've got my stand, and of course, I'll keep my bow in there as well. So everything's there. It's organized. It's ready to go for the entire season. The off season, when it's cold, when there's not as much to do in most cases, now is the time. This is the time to organize your gear. You've got everything put in your bins. You've donated gear to help somebody else out. You've simplified your life. Sometimes that's what we need. Sometimes we need to simplify our life to increase its quality. So if you'd like to learn more about how to be simple, how to be practical, how to be a well-rounded outdoorsman, check out one of these videos right here. I promise it's going to help. If you learned something new on today's video, give it a like. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.